Good morning, everybody. First of all, I wish all my students, staff members, and all the parents a very happy Independence Day. Many happy returns of the day, we hope. You have listened various speeches already from students as well as teachers. In all these, we have remembered, commemorated our great freedom fighters, our national leaders. Some of them have particularly mentioned the name of Bhagat Singh and such great heroes. Anyway, recalling the past is completed. I am coming to the present. Different people asked in the middle of the speeches like what is meant by freedom or what is freedom. And it is not the permission to do anything we want. Don't misunderstand freedom as the permission to do anything we want. When we are in a civilized society, for its smooth running and functioning, a set of code of conduct is required, a set of rules and regulations are required, and everybody should follow that. If we say a simple example, if I am the only person who is driving a car through a road, I can follow either left side or right side or through the middle of the road wherever I wish to. If I am all alone in the road and no other vehicles or no other passengers. But when different people are using the same road, we need a set of rules and regulations which is called traffic rules. It is for the safety of everyone, including myself. So, all the people are expected to follow those rules and regulations. And such a way, in an independent country, all people should follow certain rules and regulations which are called our fundamental duties. And ignoring our fundamental duty, if we simply say that I am living in an independent country, I am free, I can do anything as we want, it is not the right way. Learn to respect the freedom of others. Learn to respect the independence of others. As we are free, keep in mind that others also are free. As I have the freedom, others also have freedom. And we should not interfere or curtail the freedom of others. When I am in a space where there is sufficient gap, I can stretch my hand forward or backward as I like. But if someone is standing near me, I cannot stretch my hand forward as it hit his face. So my freedom ends at the tip of the nose of the other. This feeling should be there in the mind of all the people of a country so that all the people can live happily. There is no need of any police force. There is no need of any police station even. If all the people are ready to follow the rules and regulations, then everybody will be free in a country. And particularly in countries like India, we have a set of rules and regulations which is called our constitution. Our fundamental duties, rights and other activities, what we can do and what we cannot do, it's already written in a book called the Constitution. But many countries, even without constitution, lead very happy life or free life than we Indians. That is the sad thing. For a simple example, if you take the Great Britain or England, is a country without any constitution. They are setting their rules and regulations time to time by the parliament. With a simple majority in the parliament, they can pass any rules and it will become law in the country. But in our India, if we have to change any of the articles which is written in our constitution, two-third majority in both houses of the parliament is essential. But still, we are unfortunate to say our constitution itself is in threat right now in India. Day by day in our parliament, different type of acts are being implemented, different rules are being implemented, and to overpower the constitutional values and bring the whole power in the hands of single individuals or the ruling party. If we say a simple example, very recently the parliament has passed a law in which the method in our election of chief election commissioner and other election commissioners had been changed. Till recent days, a committee of 3 members constituted by the Prime Minister of India, the opposition party leader in the Lok Sabha, and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. All 3 persons, the ruling party's representative, the Prime Minister, the opposition party's representative, the opposition party leader, and a neutral person, that is the Chief Justice of India. These 3 persons were formed as a committee to elect election commissioners, including Chief Election Commissioner. So impartial election will be held. Whereas that law had been amended, that is changed by a new bill presented in the parliament very recently. According to that law, the Prime Minister of India, the opposition party leader, and a cabinet minister nominated by the Prime Minister. So 2 persons obviously from the ruling party, the Prime Minister and a cabinet leader, and for namesake, the opposition party leader. And if there is any difference of opinion by the opposition party leader by 2/3 majority, it will be overpowered. It's only a simple example of what is going on in our country right now. Time to time, our constitution is gradually amended, partially changed, and a total change can be expected very early. In the middle of our speech, we have listened to the words of Tarun. Emotionally, he broke down in the middle, unable to say anything. He referred to the name Manipur. We all know what is going on, or we might have heard what is going on in Manipur. What is happening in Manipur, it can happen anywhere in our country at any time. A communal violence or riot can occur at any time, anywhere in our country. In our Telangana also, there is possibility for that. But the thing that makes us more afraid is the silence of the ruling party in the state, as well as the passive attitude of the ruling party in the central government. 2 group of people, the Metis and the Cookies, and partially supported by the Nagas on the border region, they are engaged in communal violence. If our central government wish to put an end to this violence, within hours they can do it with our military force. Only the determination is required. Our military is one among the best military forces in the world. If it is not potential enough to suppress the communal violence in a state, How can it fight against China or Pakistan? That's a big question mark. We are not doubtful about it. If permission is given, if central government is determined to put an end to this, it can be curtailed within hours. In 1 day or 2 days it can be, but from May 3rd onwards, it broke out on 3rd of May formally. Even before that the background was set ready for communal violence, and the passive attitude of the central government and the silence of state government, both are ruled by the same political party, make us afraid that it is something sponsored or something supported by the rulers. So if this attitude continues in our country, in future our independence and our freedom may be in threat. And now it's in your hands that we have to uphold our moral values, we have to uphold the political decency, and we learn to respect the independence of others, and we have to proclaim that we Indians are united and one. No communal